So we can see we need iron plates and copper cables going to this. I think it's safe to say that we need copper on this line and iron on this line. The reason for that is we want the copper to be the close by one, because then we can use the fast inserters on it, and the copper cables are the thing that we need tons and tons and tons of. Whereas the advanced circuits, or sorry, the iron it uses less of, so we can use long-handed inserters, and that's less of a big deal.
All right.
For the sake of safety, researching more gun turret damage. Okay. We have a lot of copper up here, and we can always speed up copper production easily. We're only using one copper smeltery. How about... Why are we putting all this only on one line? Oh, right, for over here. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do another splitter here.
Yeah, we've got copper just for days down here, it seems like.
Yeah. And it'd be so easy to speed it up, too, if we need more. We will need more. That's not a problem.
We're not even mining that much copper right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of undrilled real estate down here.
And there's a ton of copper up here as well for whenever we need to expand into more. Like, copper is no problem.
Yeah, that'll be really convenient.
Okay. This entire little thing here, all we need from it is copper wire. It looks like our iron gear production is not amazing right now. Could you go down and check what's slowing that down? I think it might be just straight up. Yeah, I think our issue down there might be straight up iron, but go ahead and see if you can figure it out.
Let's see. Let's see if I can solve this riddle.
All right, I'm gonna get us set up on our, what do you call it? Video games. I'm gonna get us set up on our copper cable.
Let's see.
Oops. There we go. Can't wait to automate fast inserters.
I think the issue with the gears, well, it seems like, I think it's just that we only have 3 assembling machines making them.
Oh.
But yeah, that could be part of it, but...
Well, click on the assembling machines. Are they often, are they often running out of raw resources, or are they... or are the raw resources getting slowed down, like it's stockpiled in raw resources, but it's not producing them very quickly?
Well, I don't know, like they're not staying full of raw resources or anything.
Maybe it's a logistics issue of it's not being given resources fast enough.
Yeah, I think we're
like it needs fast inserters, maybe. Let me check.
Well, they have fast inserters.
Oh, they do? Oh, shit, yeah, they do.
They are assembling machines, too. I think it's probably just that we're not making enough iron plates to put in there.
Yeah, I think it's not getting it's making enough iron plates. Like, it's got a saturated line. It's not picking them up fast enough. Yeah, because see, it's not going continuously. It stops every, like, second. Yeah, this could be going way faster if we, like, what if I did this? Now it's non-stop. There we go. All it needed was a little bit of extra juice. Let me just do some regular inserters with it. Is that enough to keep it going forever? Yeah, just adding a regular inserter next to it was enough to get it going non-stop. There we go. Fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do our our copper cable thing. So we also need an iron line up here. I guess we could split off of this one since this isn't being used for much.
Yeah, what is this being used for? Let me see.
I think it's just being used for the other, just that little section, right?
For inserters.
Yeah.
For our 2 inserter machines.
I think they'll be fine without having a ton going to them. I think they'll survive
It's fine.
Okay. Here, and then up here.
We have so much Mountain Dew right now.
There we go. Okay, that'll be good. And then yeah, just in the center of each one, like that. I like how your footsteps make different noises on different grounds. It's just nice little touch.
Yeah. You know, speaking of Mountain Dew, I saw a thing at the store the other day that weirded me out, you know? So, like, you know what Mountain Dew originally referred to, right?
Like
Before it was a
like
soft drink.
literal Mountain Dew. I remember because my grandfather, back in the day, he used to always drink that, and I think it was entirely the aesthetic of nature that he liked.
Well, like, for a while it was a nickname for moonshine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like before it was a soft drink, it was a term for moonshine. Because, you know, they would make it up on a mountain and they would say, you know, it's as clear as the Mountain Dew.
That's actually really interesting.
So-
Especially considering my grandfather is from a town that was mostly made its living rum smuggling during the Prohibition, because we didn't have a Prohibition in Canada, but we sure as fuck lived on a lake that bordered your country, so we smuggled it in by rowboat.
Oh, yeah.
It's good money.
So the thing I saw at the store, there's like this, there's this line of like alcoholic drinks that are like not your father's root beer, for example. And they're-
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, and like not your father's cherry cola, where they, you know,
Yeah.
take the soft drink and just make it alcoholic. So there's this new one that they have that's like not your father's mountain ale or whatever, which is supposed to be, you know, like a Mountain Dew knockoff.
Yeah.
So they've come full circle in how Mountain Dew was first, you know, a hard alcoholic beverage, then a soft drink. Now somebody's made an alcoholic version of the soft drink,
God.
but it's like less alcohol content than moonshine itself. It's just weird.
Beautiful. It's these wonderful things that capitalism gives you sometimes. It's like, well, it's profitable, so idiocy be damned. It's so popular to shit on capitalism, but can we, if putting aside all of the wonderful things it's done for us that no one wants to acknowledge, can we at least all agree that it's fucking hilarious? I love it.
Right.
Oh my god, I love it. All right, let's get this going. I want long arm inserters on all of those. Sorry, I was changing the way it was laid out a little bit because it works better for medium electric poles this way if we do it in groups of 2 like this.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah. In fact, the only reason these don't have power is I don't happen to have it connected up to any of these other things. Boom. Nope, that was off by 1 tile.
Yikes.
I fixed it. God, the cord was like an inch too short to plug in. Just like real life, where my left monitor... This pissed me off. My monitor on the left side of my desk, the cord was 1 inch too short to plug it in, so I needed to move my entire computer over to under my desk, so I sit awkwardly now. I had to buy like a $20 cable just because it's 3 inches longer. God. Sucks. Okay.
I pretty much have to design like my computer setup around which peripherals have the longest cords.
Hate that shit.
Like my webcam has such a short cord on it, so it has to be like in this very particular place.
All right, so we have that going. So it's all gonna get deposited up here. We can make this line longer if we need to at some point. I tried to give it a lot of room for that. So we just made the tech for modules. Modules are badass. They're made of circuits and advanced circuits. And they're little things we put into machines to modify them.
Interesting.
Speed modules make them faster, but they use up more electricity. Efficiency modules make them use less electricity and cause less pollution. And productivity modules make them slower and cause more pollution and use more electricity, but productivity goes up so they can make more goods using the same amount of resources.
Oh.
Yeah.
So would that be put into, like, assembling machines?
You could put it in assembling machines, that's a popular one. Anything that's electronic. So when we make electric furnaces, we could modify our furnaces.
Oh.
So robotics, can you guess what that one's for?
Robots.
Yeah, flying robots. I'm doing a lot of things for flying robots right now.
I want flying robots.
It's so fucking useful. I just don't want to chop down that goddamned forest.
You don't want to?
No, I want robots to do it for us.
Oh.
I want the forest gone, and I don't want to use a flamethrower. We could research a flamethrower forever ago, by the way. We have oil. Something's under attack. Okay, we're good. Yeah, they took care of it. So when the notification is yellow, it means fighting has occurred. If it's red, something's been damaged. And if it's like the X, that means something's been destroyed.
Oh.
Okay.
I like your whole conservation mentality, though. Like, I don't want to destroy the forest. I want robots to destroy the forest.
Yeah. I don't want the guilt and the sore right arm of chopping down a forest. How much on the last episode or the last play session was just the two of us fucking chopping forests?
Oh, I know.
It was awful. And that was before we had steel axes, too, which made it even slower. Now that we can make cars, we can drive through it if we want. Which, by the way, we totally forgot to make cars.
Oh, we can make cars now?
Yeah, I just need 2 more engines, which I can just make. Okay, let's have the drop-off. There we go. Okay, so we are now producing these. If you need any, pick them up now, because we're going to have a shitload of these. I'll just make the line like that so far. And up. Okay, I need assembling machines. I need a lot of assembling machines. That's what I need. So let me just... Okay. Let's say... right here. So this one is going to be advanced circuit.
Boom.
So it's also going to need copper cables. So we'll do the groups of 2 thing. We'll just do that for now. Perfectly symmetrical and beautiful.
I love it.
And a little bit more. Okay. So it's gonna need a line right here, and that line is gonna have to be just copper cables. So I think what we'll do, really, really easy solution there. Yeah, really easy solution.
Copper cables in both lanes.
All we do is continue this one up here. That's super easy, yeah.
Easy.
And when we expand it eastwards in the future, actually we could expand it west more over here, but if we expand it east in the future, we can just relocate this whole thing. Not that hard. Okay, so it's got this, yeah, beautiful. Robotics finished, sweet. Construction robot research, go.
Yes.
That's the one we really, really want right now. Logistics robots will be better in the long run, but construction ones, we can tear down a forest. Now, we're going to need advanced circuits for it, so we better fucking pick up the pace on this.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Electronic circuits, easy. I just do one more underground. Yeah, just do one more underground. And that goes like that.
So is the second lane of this conveyor belt going to be plastic?
Yeah, we want plastic going on the bottom part of that lane. And plastic's right over here, so that's not even that far.
Right.
I gotta just go grab more. You know, I can use fast transport or whatever. It's what I'm holding. Why am I still using slow transports for shit?
Right.
Okay, so I don't think that these pipes are ever going to have to go farther north, so it's pretty safe to... Heard a burst of gunfire? We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our turret just shot something.
Okay, and easiest way to do this is just that. Because that doesn't get in the way of... I almost fucked that up. You see how it almost curved in and went the wrong way on it? The solution is you put one going straight before it. There you go.
Aha.
Yeah, I almost severely fucked that up. Okay, so we have that going. And then... There we go. We have these. Oh my god, we set it up. This is fully functional. We just got to get electricity to it and fill out some of the blanks. And this is a fully functional blueprint we have here. Nice. Right. And construction robots are almost done. Okay.
It's coming.
We got it. Our first ever advanced circuit. Now we need 45 of those to make a hub for a RoboPort, which is where our flying robots come from. Yay!
Oh, they're just dropping them on the ground here.
There we go. One right there. There we go. We have doubled our speed!
Nice.
Okay, construction robots done. Let's just get right on logistics ones while we're at it, because I believe it's the same tech. Yeah. There we go. We have a logistics one going as well. Logistics robots carry things from one place to another. Construction builds and repairs.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we need to save up a lot. Now, we also need electric engines to make the actual robots themselves. We need batteries and electric engines. For electric engines, we need engines. Believe it or not.
Makes sense.
For batteries, we need sulfur. Okay, so we need a lot of tech before we can get flying robots still.
Oh, man.
Okay, we'll leave this how it is right now. It's fine for now.
So the sulfur. Do we need a chemical plant? Do we need a second chemical plant now?
Yeah, we need chemical. We need more chemical plants. Let me hold on. Let me just drop one for a second so we can see what we need. So first thing we need is sulfur. There's petroleum gas, which is the purple stuff, and water. We can get a water line up here pretty easily. We're gonna have to have a water line up here for this oil refinery at some point anyway. So really all we need is too much underground pipe. Okay. Oh, right. And I also need to make another offshore pump. Okay, let me just grab some of this.
We've still got this just one pump going into all of our steam engines over here.
Yeah, weirdly enough, you only need one pump for a ridiculously long amount of time.
That's convenient, I guess.
Yeah? Okay, here we go. So we have another pump here. Weirdly enough, pumps don't require electricity.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, that's really weird, right? It's mostly because you require pumps to get electricity, so...
Yeah.
Logic be damned. Logic be damned, I'm going to the Klondike. Sorry, I just did a weird Canada reference. Like, literally, like, I was just referencing a Canadian historical moment PSA. Like, there's a 0% chance you would get that, sorry. They're all on YouTube now, they're really funny.
I've heard stories of these Canadian PSAs. They were just about what? Like Canadian culture? It's
45-second reenactments of moments of Canadian history. Half them making fun of ourselves. Like that time that we named the country after a village because the missionary was too much of a proud idiot to acknowledge he didn't know what the guy was saying. Canada's literally the name of some village, probably with a population of 50 people from back in the day.
Does that village still exist?
I'd imagine not. We probably paved it. Canada be damned. Be the capital. I'm going to the Klondike. I can quote these like till the day is done, till the day is dead. I think that might be an American adage. a low quality adage.
I don't know about that one.
Yankee Doodle motherfuck adage. All right, where's the water line? It's right here. Okay. I want the water line cutting across here. I really don't like that I put it right through the, you know what? Let's build this not like an idiot. This executive decision. Let's make this less fucking stupid. Because, you know, we're gonna want drills here one day, so maybe we don't want to, like, cut straight through the middle of it.
Well, whatever floats your boat.
American adages.
Is that an American one?
I mean, I know it, and I use it, but I think it's an American one. Yeah, it might be an American one. I was gonna say, wait, could be an English one, but no. It could be. Look, that one's a crapshoot. Okay. Let's do this.
I wish the village of Canada was still standing, because it should be the capital of Canada.
And it still has a population of nothing.
Yeah, it should.
Okay,
that's the Canada I want to see.
It'd
be like if the capital of America was America City.
Is there a city called America City?
Probably,
wouldn't surprise me. You got some weird city names up there.
Yeah.
You got some city names where it's very clear that the mayor was just making a joke. And it's like, wow, really? This is what you named the place?
I want to say there's a place in New Mexico, like a city that's called like Truth or Consequences.
Yep, that is a place.
I just learned about that recently.
Really? I've known that one for a while. I guess I say really as if it's like, you're American, you should know. No, there's so much fucking shit. Like, it's one of the biggest countries on Earth. I think you're like 4th place, then it's China, then it's Canada, then it's Russia. Like,
probably.
The United States is basically 4 different countries. Of course you couldn't know, like, these weird little trivia. There's a endless supply of stupid trivia about everything on Earth, let alone American shit. Like, you could culturally break the United States easily into 5 or 6 different countries.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I mean,
especially when you consider like Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah, like I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking mainland, and it's like, you know, fucking California. Compare California to like most of the United States, but like compare it especially to a place like, I don't know, New York and San Francisco may as well be different countries. How are they in the same country?
Right.
Like, it really is, like, you know, America's one of the, I think, the last true, like, republic left on Earth. That is, like, a classic republic. It shows. I mean, like, it is straight up some Greek shit. Where, like, Sparta and Athens were not the same country. They were just in a republic together, you know? Like, by all means, we call them both Greek nowadays, but they were so different. They were just in a republic together, and even then, Sparta wasn't in it for a very long time. But there we go. We are now making sulfur.
And now Sparta and Athens are both places in the American Southeast.
That is true. Canada does that same thing, by the way, of, like, we can't think of our own names, so we just name it after cool places in other parts of the world. Canada is the only place where you can drive from London to Paris. I know, they're both within an hour of me. Oh, and
you know, in Tennessee,
and Berlin.
In Tennessee, you can drive from Memphis to Lebanon and Smyrna.
I didn't know. Okay, I knew. I knew Memphis, because Memphis, Tennessee is a huge hotbed for wrestling. You know, like fucking Jerry Lawler, fucking icon in Memphis. He's the king of Memphis.
I kind of thought you would say like blues music or something, but I should have known better.
No. Wrestling. We were just talking about wrestling before this, because of course we were. You're in a call with me.
Of course we were.
So of course I was talking about wrestling. You know, the king of Memphis, Jerry Lawler. Jackie Fargo. I can name so much Memphis history through wrestling for you. But Tennessee, I didn't know that you guys had Lebanon.
Yep. Oh, I think there's also a Paris, Tennessee.
Probably. We used to have a Berlin, Ontario, but World War II made people sour on the Germans, so it got renamed to Kitchener.
Oof.
Sorry, Kitchener. Sorry, Berlin. Not your fault a Nazi or two happened.
They couldn't have just called it like West Berlin from then on.
Well, in World War II, during World War II, West Berlin wasn't that nice either.
Oh.
It got renamed during the war.
Yeah.
All right. I need to make another chemical plant. So I'm just gonna and a chemical plant. Okay, so we have sulfur, as you can see. Now we need to make that into sulfuric acid, which we're gonna dump in a storage tank. Always have a storage tank involved in every line, just so that you're making a surplus if it gets backed up for some reason. Gives you time to deal with a crisis.
I was hoping you were gonna say we were gonna dump it on our enemies.
No, unfortunately, that is not a winning tactic.
Is it possible?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Surprised.
Okay, so we need water in this. We need iron plates, and we need sulfur. Where's our closest iron plate line that we could have going into the other side of the sulfur? I mean, we could run one through here. Yeah, that's looking like it might be the easiest. God, that's a pain. Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, and it's pretty saturated already.
And we'll just do one of those. Oops, give it a little bit more distance than that. That's non-functional. There we go. I mean, it would technically work. You can pour it into the side of the underground. It'll just only saturate one side, which is ugly and stupid. Alright, let's do this. Here we go. So is Memphis known for blues music? I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Because when I think Tennessee and music, I think Nashville, and then I think country.
Yeah. Nashville is more of the country hub.
Yeah, and by Nashville and country music, I think J-E-F-F-J-A-E-E-F... No, fuck, I fucked it up. God damn it, Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, because...
is he a wrestler?
Yes, very famous. And his dad, Jerry Jarrett, which ran the main wrestling promotion out of Tennessee, or out of Nashville specifically. Nashville was also a massive hotbed for pro wrestling.
Of course it was.
Tennessee in general, they love their fucking wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me do that. That's powered up.
Yeah, it's kind of a wonder. Like, it's a wonder that I didn't pick up more wrestling knowledge just by, like, general osmosis, like, all throughout school.
Yeah, it's a strong cultural influence. Like, even from here, I can tell that strong cultural influences from wrestling in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me... oh, come on. Fucking kidding me. So you're wondering why I didn't put it here. One space too far. That's just too much. You can't do that. That's too far. Make another underground. Fucking God. All right. There we go. All right. And I'm just gonna... Because we're only gonna need one of these for a long-ass time. Boom. Just have it go straight into the storage tank. There, we are now making sulfuric acid.
Do we need to use both of those water inputs, or...
No, you can just use one.
Like, just if you want.
Yeah. It's getting plenty of water, as you can see. It's always saturated at 200. If anything, it needs a fast inserter. I'll go ahead and take care of that. Okay, so I want to make batteries. There we go. It's got the sulfuric acid. Now it just needs iron. No problem. We got that right here. And copper plate.
So I might be kind of an idiot when it comes to, like, science and chemistry stuff. I thought sulfur was, like, naturally occurring.
It can be. You can also produce it.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest chemistry guy in the world. I just know bits and pieces. But yeah, sulfur is naturally occurring. I mean, it's in shit. Like, the fumes create sulfur, and that's why it's explosive.
But sulfur is
modular
also...
armor. Yeah, get that going.
But it's also like a byproduct of oil processing?
Yeah.
I'm learning.
It can be made of petroleum.
This game is educational.
Yeah, sulfur is a gas, if you're wondering.
It looks like a rock.
I mean, it's a rock goes into a gas. It's hard to explain. Sulfur, you know saltpeter? It was used in early gunpowder.
Okay.
Naturally occurring around outhouses. Basically, like crystallized excrement. And saltpeter, and that was used as a crude sulfur for gunpowder, for muskets and stuff. And early cannons. Okay, I want a splitter down here.